Okay, here we go. I'm LW, and this is the Latch Bar exercise system, and we are live. YouTube channel at the Latch Bar. Let me get myself set up and ready to go. We are about to work on abs and cardio exclusively. So we're going to start off with cardio to get myself warmed up. So we're going to use resistance as we warm ourselves up. We're going to do some resistance jogging. How about that? So I'll get myself set up, put my straps on my arms, bring them up, and now I'm ready to go. How about that? We're going to do a jog for about a minute, and then we're going to work on abs exclusively. We'll do a number of sets, and we'll come back to our jog. So we're going to do a rotation, and like I said, we'll be back to doing the jog because we're looking to get ourselves in shape. And this is how you do. Okay, we're coming up to about a minute, and that's that. So we'll get this off our arms. Okay, then I'm going to get down on the floor mat that you see on the floor. Okay, and then it's time to do some sit-ups and some crunches. So keep in mind, I'm using the portable basic latch bar with straps in order to conduct this exercise. Okay, we're going to do a set of 20. There's our set of sit-ups. Pardon me for a moment. Let me put my headband on. Remember, this is live, so you see everything that I'm doing. Now, we have a second set of straps on the basic latch bar. The second set of straps are adjusted shorter. This way, I can utilize them to do a crunch. So you see my knees are in the up position so that I can make this exercise a bit more challenging. And here we go. My apologies. I did a 25 set just now. That's what I usually do. So I'm used to doing 25s. So I guess that's what I'll have to do. No sense in changing up just because I'm live. I should be more encouraging as we are live. So now I'm going to get up and I'm going to go over to the wall mount system and have a seat on the bench. And of course, we're going to do some exercise using the bench, but it's all cardio and abs. So now I'm going to conduct a crunch while sitting on the bench using resistance. All right, now I'll be going back and forth, 25, 20, whatever, as you can see. Now I'm gonna throw this mat on the floor and I'm gonna get onto that. And with this set of straps, I'm gonna drop this set of straps that's sitting on this bench to the floor so that I can grab them down below the bench. My feet, I'm going to put over top of the bench, not necessarily resting on the bench, but over the top of the bench, with my heels resting on the mounted latch bar. Now I'm going to conduct a pull-up crunch. How about that? Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our cardio because we did four different set of crunches. We did a sit-up crunch, we did a crunch using the sit-up apparatus, then we did the warm-out system doing a crunch also. So now we're going to go back to our first step, which is cardio. Put our straps back on again. Okay, get them in position. So we've basically done 100, give or take, sit-ups or crunches. And we'll do that, and then we'll do a cardio. So we have 4 steps. It's 5 steps complete with the cardio. So we do a sit-up and a crunch on the floor using the sit-up apparatus. And then we do a floor mount crunch using the wall mount. And we do a pull-down crunch using resistance. 4 different crunches. Attacking those abs because we need to always work on our abs. Our abs gets more bad treatment than any muscle on our body. What I mean is bad treatment is that we never exercise our abdomen. But we're going to do it today. Get yourself prepared and let's get busy. And when you're doing your cardio, be aggressive. Okay. I'm sure we surpassed a minute. That's all we need. Take these back off. Now it's back to the floor to do 2 abdomen exercises. We're using the basic latch bar with a strap assembly. With tension, all you do is apply tension and keep the tension and it'll stay on your foot. No attachments necessary. You can either keep it down on the bottom of your foot or transfer it to the ball of your foot as I prefer. Now, using this sit-up apparatus, it enables you to do a sit-up without all of the unnecessary, let's say, pain. No pain to your back, no pain to your neck. This sit-up is much easier. If your abdomen is not strong enough, using this setup, you're able to strengthen your abdomen because you're using a set of straps and you're using your arms in order to make sure that you're able to generate that sit-up or crunch. It's still a sit-up, no matter how you look at it. So don't think that you're getting off easy. It's still a sit-up, or it's still a crunch. Keep that in mind. So there's nothing easy about it. But this is easier, and it's less stress on your back and neck using the basic latch bar with the strap assembly in order to generate sit-ups or crunches. All right, there's another set, 25 sit-ups and 25 crunches. Now you also have a set of hand grips that are attached to the latch bar, and you can pull yourself into a stretch. Stretches are always good for your joints and your muscles. So now I'm going to get up and go back to this side where I'm going to conduct the pull down crunch using resistance. Get myself in position, put my hands on the outside of the straight latch bar, the round bar, which is used for leverage in a lot of different cases. In this case, we're using it for leverage in order to pull the resistance and conduct the crunch. All right, 25 down. Now, I'm going to get the floor mat once again, drop it on the floor, and I'm going to get down on it so I can do this pull-up crunch from the floor using the wall mount system. Put my legs, once again, above the bench, resting on the bottom latch bar. And here we go. All right, 25. Back to your feet. And we're at the top. Once again, we're at the top of the class, we're at the top of the sets. So we're ready to do cardio once again. Let's get our setup ready to go here. Mount these on your arms. Just slide your arm right on through. Bring it right above your elbow. And let's get started. Jogging in place with resistance. Very, very effective. You want to burn cardio without going outside? This is the best way to do it. Of course, you don't need to have resistance. You can just jog in place. But with resistance, it adds that additional effect. And we all need to exercise, no matter what age, no matter who you are. The only thing that should stop you is a disability. That's the only thing that should stop you from exercising. Otherwise, if you want to stay healthy, you need to exercise and diet properly. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, now we're into our third set. Moving right along. We're going to go back to the floor. That's right, back to the floor where we can conduct more sit-ups and more crunches. How about that? So here we go. We're using the strap assembly that is the longest so that we can lay completely down with our legs straight. This way you're able to do your sit-ups correctly. All right? You pull yourself up into that 90 degrees and you can release yourself slowly without injuring your back, just by holding on to your hand grips with the strap assembly. Okay, so let's go. All right, 25 down. We just did sit-ups, and now 25 more crunches. Let's do it. Get those legs up in the air. Hold on to those straps. Let's go. All right. You want to put everything back in place so that when you're ready to do your next set, it's all set and ready to go. So here we go. Moving right along. Now we're going to go back over to the wall mount system. And we're going to do some pull down crunches. 25. Use the straight bar. Get yourself in position. And now let's conduct the pull down crunch. 25. This is all it takes to get yourself in shape and to address your abdominal issues, because we all have abdominal issues. Reason being is because most of us just eat and we don't exercise. That's where the problem lies. And then some of us exercise and we never do anything for our abdominal problems. We work on our biceps, but we need to work on our abdomen, because you need to keep your weight down in order to keep good health. If your weight is up, it's going to become more challenging to have good health. So we need to work on keeping our weight down, and the best place to start is with cardio, working your abdomen, targeting the areas where you have problems. Okay, 25 pull-up crunches. Let's do it. $25. Okay. You know what's next. Cardio once again. And as you can see, I'm breaking a sweat. If you're not breaking a sweat, you're not working hard enough. So we want to make sure that we're always breaking a sweat, because that tells you that you're working hard enough. Or it's telling you that you're so far out of shape that you need to work yourself to get in shape. That's right, it's one or the other. So, whichever way it is, you want to try and get the best of it. So if it's cardio you need to do, if it's abdominal work you need to do, you got to do it the best you possibly can. Otherwise, you won't achieve your goal. What's your goal? That's right. You want to be able to achieve your goal, because you don't want to do all of this for nothing. So during the day, you want to make sure that you don't throw your exercise in the garbage by doing all the different things that you shouldn't be doing. That's right. Don't overeat. Overeating makes your exercise nullified. That's right. Unless you're looking to gain weight, try and control the amount of food that you intake. That's what you need to do. That's right. Control your input. That way you can control your output. That's the way it goes. All right. This is our last set. So we want to make the best of it. We could keep going, but I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to show you that this could get done in a minimum amount of time during the day. But you have to be consistent so that you work out almost every day. Only takes about 45 minutes of your time. You have 45 minutes to improve your health. That's nothing. Okay, here we go again. 25 sit-ups. Let's do it. 25. Okay, 25 crunches. So I'm grabbing the other set of straps. I'm scooting myself forward so that my knees are in the air. This way, we can properly conduct a crunch. All right, now we're going to go back to the warm out system because we have completed our 4 crunches. On this side, we have another 4 crunch using the warm out system that we're going to do before we finish up. Okay, so let's get back on the bench. Grab the straight bar. Get our hands in place. Properly seated on the bench. Bar behind my head. And now I'm going to generate crunches. How about that? 25 crunches. This pull down exercise here is an abdominal exercise also. I know it appears to be arms, but that's all abdominal. So we'll include that probably in our next session. But for now, let's put the mat back on the floor. And we're coming closer to the end of this session. So we're going to do the floor mount crunch. And call it a day. But your day is just beginning. Because after you exercise, you want to make sure that you're conscientious of what you're doing to impact your abdomen. Throughout the day, you need to remain conscientious and making sure that you're not overeating, because that's going to contribute to your abnormal stomach. So let's try and work on that abdomen so that it looks normal. Okay, let's do it. 25 pull-up crunches. All right, and there we go. How about that? Now we've done 400 abdominal crunches, whether it be a sit-up, a crunch pull down, or a crunch pull up. You've totaled 400, and you did 4 sets of jogging in place with resistance at 60 seconds each. You can do more. Just work on it. You can get there. You see how I've worked up a sweat? You need to work up a sweat too. Thank you all very much, and have a great day.